Hey guys, welcome back. 200 Line Last Defense Academy. Let's carry on where we left off. It's day 51 and the mysteries continue to pile up.
Up and Adam troops, time to rise and shine!
It sure is. Thankfully we're in bed this time.
Get ready for your 51st day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend, be ready to get...
Of course. Unfortunately we didn't get our presents from you, considering, you know, you're no longer alive, but we also had another encounter with our man on fire. And we also noticed something's a little off about the floating white rock in the sky. Kind of doesn't look like a rock, it looks kind of man-made. Whatever it is, our infernal friend tried to tell us, but somehow he redacted it from us, the player. Didn't help, nobody came to our aid as we lay unconscious overnight in the soaking rain, but hey, it's fine, we didn't get sick. As long as Ato's laundry was protected, that's all that matters as well. But good news, maybe, time will tell for sure, but Moko, from the second to last Defense Academy, made her way back here, despite not even knowing of this academy's existence, and seemingly without any way through the undying flames that surround us, so yeah. I remain skeptical of her until further notice, and to be honest, that kind of extends to Nozomi as well. She is definitely sitting on something big, and until she reveals it, we can't allow Takumi to simp for her unchecked. But first things first, we should go to the cafeteria and see how everyone's doing. Well, everyone except Ima and Kako, who have segregated themselves as he tries all he can to keep Kako on a short leash. Takamaru. Sup, Takumi? You pumped to start a new day? Another day defending humanity's future. I'm totally raring to go. Heck, I've always gotten fired up about helping people. It just ain't right to sit on the sidelines when you can make things better, you know? Appearances really can be deceiving. When I first met Takimaru, he seemed like a common street thug. He's actually just a really nice guy, I think. I mean, he doesn't hit girls or old people, right? That's some points in his book. Although, you know, that's kind of the lowest the bar can go. So, there's that. Alright, where is everybody today? Oh, well, Nozomi's looking after Moko. She's got her own room. I never actually really paid attention to the symbols that we've got here. I should probably take a second to try and interpret them. Darumi's got, I don't know, what is that, a compass? For drawing circles? Some of these are kind of hard to interpret. I don't know what our one is. Gaku's got a flower of some kind. Tsubasa's got 3/4 of a cog. She's a mechanic. Gamu's got a spider. Okay. Interesting. I wonder if we can figure out what they mean. The twins share the same symbol. Curious. Okay. So are they just two sides of the same coin? Nothing to do with their powers or anything? Maybe they fuse when they're out in the battlefield, if they eventually decide to sign up. Okay, cafeteria. Let's go. Kako and Ima weren't in the cafeteria that morning. I'd expected that, but Nozomi was missing too. Are those peculiar siblings still eschewing our company? Seems like it. They're spending all their time in Ima's room. I'm starting to worry about them. Yeah, she's not even staying in her own. What could they be doing in there all day? Probably something cliche and mundane, like planning a suicide pact. There's nothing mundane about that. Brother and sister, alone together. Perhaps they're... Oh, nay, such a thing would be far too outrageous. Yeah, in a normal VN, but this is a Kodaka story. Do I even want to know what you're imagining? Who needs them? No point worrying too much. I haven't seen Nozomi this morning either. Is my pathetic presence repelling her? No, I don't think you're to blame. She's fine. Moko still hasn't woken up, so she's decided to watch over her, make sure she's okay. Too bad for you, huh, Takumi? Oh my god, please, guys, stop making it so obvious. Huh? I wasn't... Oh, you're blushing. Don't try to hide it, man. I can read you like a book. You want to get up close and personal with Nozomi, right? Maybe wrap your hand around her heart, feel its warmth, the before it beats its last. What? No!
Hey!
Was that a threat? Was it meant to sound romantic? I seriously can't tell with you.
Young love. Why couldn't I have ended up in a killing game with someone with an itchy trigger finger?
Don't sell yourself short, Darumi. You can't just throw your life away with the first murderer who takes an interest in you. Those one-night stabs might seem exciting, but there's so much more meaning in a committed relationship. One where you let your bloodlust grow over time, and then you kill them at the altar. Right when you're about to get married. Oh, the thrill of it. Maybe you smother them in cake and they just can't breathe. Oh my god, I'm getting ahead of myself. Trust me, your death has value. You need to treat it with respect. Gotta hand it to you. If you take out all the serial killer crap, almost sounds like good advice.
How is Moko doing? Even in the state she was in, I didn't think she'd stay unconscious this long.
Shoma got over it in a day.
Why not kill her and fix her up that way? Surely you jest. Even if she can be revived, Lady Moko is still our friend. We could never willingly harm her.
Even I don't want to offer that way. It would be such a waste of a good target.
Do you guys have to talk about death and killing so much? I'm trying to eat.
It is a lot to deal with first thing. I guess we can put this discussion on hold until later. After a while, we finished breakfast, left the cafeteria, went back to our rooms for the time being. We should check in on Nozomi and Moko, I feel, though. So Moko hasn't woken up since yesterday. Nozomi must be so worried. There's not much I can do for her directly, but maybe I can take some of the pressure off her in my own way. And, you know, the Takumi special. To do that, I need to be as ready as I can be for the next attack. I thought we could change shifts. We look after Moko for a bit, but she did say she was uncomfortable having us watch over her sleeping. So maybe we'll put that aside for now. For the meantime, library. Should we read a book? Let's change things up a bit. We're always hanging out with people. We did level up Jim, didn't we? Read a book and study. What are we doing this time? Math? Calculation, probability theory, and fate. Mathematical happiness theory. I gotta read this. Is there such a thing as mathematical happiness? I'll try reading this book today. Mathematical happiness theory. An individual who repeatedly conducts acts of betrayal to monopolize the benefits will most likely find themselves in ruin after everything is said and done. Oh, okay, so this is your guide to virtue's lost reward. This isn't a matter of ethics and morality, but a mathematical fact founded in game theory simulations. If you are reading this and wish to live happily within a group, leading them to a happy ending, you must never sully your hands with betrayal. The only thing waiting for you is loneliness and ruin. Don't sully your hands with betrayal. I'll keep those words in mind. Well, it's very, very loosely mathematically related when we're applying game theory. Reading this book increased your analysis by 5. Okay, math is now 2 as well. We can start upgrading our hard hitters, like Ato. I don't think I've got enough BP though, but I will head up the training room just in case to check. I was rightfully corrected about Shoma's Omega Punch. How actually it can do more than one attack. We just need to take damage the turn previously, right? So 800, we can actually learn that. It won't use up our voltage, but it is treated all the same. He will be stunned after attacking. And yeah, everything else is kind of just blocked off. Oh no, we can unlock Executioner now. Launch a scythe attack at an enemy in front of you. Inflicts bleed. Does 4 damage. Yes, please. We'll grab that. What was Kyoshika's one? It was mow down enemies in range, pushes target back 1 space. Okay. That'll come in handy at some point, I'm sure. For now, though, let's take a look at our grades really quickly. 22212. I mean, we should probably work on leveling up Gaku as well, considering he's able to hold his own. And what do you know? He's available. The courtyard. We haven't actually been here either. I see. So this is the courtyard. What's with the cages? Are those cages over there? Are we meant to keep animals here? They're too big for rabbits or guinea pigs. They actually look human-sized. I feel like It's a jail of some kind, right? For prisoners of war. The gaps between the bars are pretty narrow. There's not even enough space to reach a hand through. There's a notice here. Let's see. These cages are fitted with electromagnetic wave generators. They can be used to disable prisoners' powers and abilities. Disable their powers. Does that include hemoanima? Why would we need to lock anyone up here, though? In case there's a traitor. Gaku, you look kind of shocked. Animal pen, a solid-looking cage. Not even the most ferocious of beasts can damage it. Darumi got all excited the other day when looking at this cage. She's the last person we should hand the key over to. Does this mean I can go inside? No, I still can't. What do you mean? It says danger on it. Getting locked in for one of these for days on end. I shudder to even think about it. Got a fountain at the back. Does this water get recycled? Does it get filtered for hygiene reasons? I'm glad that we still got, like, you know, water around, considering the Earth tried to kill itself. Seems odd, I guess, considering it's a natural resource. We just got some monitors. Haven't looked at them for a while. Monitor informs us of enemy attacks. There's no attack happening right now, though. Thank goodness. Let's not jinx it, however. Okay, Gaku. Let's talk. What's the matter, Gaku? Did something bad happen? Nah. I just suddenly remembered something while I was walking around the courtyard. Got me thinking about the days I used to hang in the park with my brothers from the group home. And we'd play tag until the sun set, because we didn't have anything else to do. Thinking about how simple things were back then makes me miss them so freaking much. Aw, dude. We'll get you back to your siblings pronto. And by pronto, I mean in 49 days. You can hold out, right? 7 weeks? Dang, dude. Why do memories have to be so annoying? I didn't give my brain permission to start bringing up stuff that makes me sad. In other words, he's feeling homesick. I get how he feels. Oh, wait, what? Are you bleeding from your gums? I do a lot of reminiscing myself about my family and Kadoa. After spending some time together, you understand Gaku better now. His report card wish list has been updated. Alright. Another day goes by. Still, I have to wonder about that false alarm we got.
It's time to hit the hay.
And why Moko tripped it. I swear, is she an imposter of some kind? Is it an invader wearing, like, a skin suit?
You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can.
But if it is, they haven't really attacked. I'm just scared they're gonna, you know, the call is coming from inside the academy kind of thing.
Well then, good night.
Alright. Nighttime already. The day's gone pretty quick. Oh, with all the excitement of Moko showing up, I completely forgot. I was supposed to tell everyone about my encounter with a ghost boy the night before last. It's a bit late now. I never figured out what happened after I was knocked out. He could still be here in the school somewhere for all we know. If I start talking about that now, though, I'll probably only make everyone more confused. Yeah, the statute of limitations for that's past, I think. I was resolved to bring it up tomorrow morning instead. For now, it was late, and I needed to get some sleep. Day 52. It's funny how most days we get a unique dialogue from Sirei.
And out of troops, time to rise and shine!
And it's doubly interesting because, you know, there's not much spoken dialogue in this game, which is fine. I don't mind reading it out to you guys. It's just something I noticed, and Sirei's just always talking.
Get ready for your 52nd day of active service here at Last Defense Academy.
Of course, it's just this one line here where he just changes the number of how many days we've been here.
Prepare to be ready.
That's all the same. Alright. Okay, time to go to the cafeteria and tell everyone about what happened. What's going to impede us this time? Am I gonna fall down the stairs and have amnesia? Oh, Nozomi.
Moko's still unconscious. She's able to swallow liquids, and sometimes she seems like she's vaguely aware of her surroundings. I can't help but worry, though. I'm going to stay by her side until she's ready to wake up.
Hey, as long as you don't get yourself killed. That's going to be a lot of work. Remember to take care of yourself as well, okay?
I know. I came back to change and freshen up. But I should be getting back to Moko now. The longer Moko stays unconscious, the worse Nozomi's going to feel. I hope she wakes up soon. Okay, maybe it's just a Futaba Sakura sort of situation where she'll sleep for the entire month because I did the palace on the first day. Okay. Anyone else hanging around? Nope. Oh, Ima and Kako. Have they joined the rest of us? Well, they have. That's what's going to impede us. Oh my. Look at that dark face of Ima's there. If I was expecting a peaceful morning, those hopes were shattered the moment I got inside the cafeteria.
I told you! I've had enough!
Oh. Uh-oh. The very public divorce going on here. Kako? And Ima? They're actually here today? What's going on? Is Lady Kako going through a rebellious phase? I well remember when the holy Jumonji sword got like that. Every time I tried to hug her, she'd slice me up. But looking back on it, she was still endearing in her own way. Right, you're hugging your sword and got cut. Kako and Ima are having some kind of disagreement. I've never seen them like this before. Why do they have to bring their domestics down here?
It's all happening now. Fight, fight, fight!
Now things are getting interesting. Talk to Kako, you'll see what I mean. Oh?
What's going on with those two? I've got a bad feeling about this. First they disappear for days on end, and now they're getting all dramatic. I think I liked it better the way it was before.
I think you should talk to Kako. This is her moment. Alright. She's found a resolve. I've never seen Kako get so angry before. She's actually pretty scary. But yeah, she must have been thinking really hard. Her head must be pounding. Kako and Ima are... Well, it's like... I'm sorry, I'm no good at explaining things. You're better off asking Kako about it yourself. Ima? Okay. Is he undead? Kako, what's up? Is something wrong?
I can't take it anymore. Always doing what my brother tells me, staying in his room all day. I've had enough of it. At this rate, we'll pass the 100 days just hiding, not doing anything useful. I don't want that. I want
to fight too! Just like everyone else.
You can join us. You do? Well, it's about time. But hey, better late than never. Of course you can join the team. Let's 86 those invaders and save the world together.
Don't be so ridiculous. Who gives a rat's ass about the world?
Oh, okay. What was that?
all of you. Do you see what you've done? Are you proud of yourselves? All your ridiculous talk of teamwork and fighting for a greater cause has poisoned my dear sister's mind. Nobody's poisoned me, brother dearest. Why? Why are you always like this? You never let me do anything. You never even call me by my name. Do you have any idea how much I hate that sister dearest stuff? I know you don't want me to get hurt, but I can't go on like this anymore.
I mean, you know, you love your sister and call her sister dearest, but you do not respect her wishes at all. You're controlling, and it's beyond me how you've gotten away with it so far and, like, not even realized what you've done.
Everyone is working so hard, putting their lives on the line, while we just keep ourselves safe.
If you want to be a coward, you can do it alone.
Oh, shit. It's happening.
A coward? Sister dearest, why would you say such an awful thing to me? I'm sorry, but that's how I feel. How much longer is this family drama going to go on? I'm falling asleep over here. Shh, don't butt in. They need to work this out between the two of them. Brother dearest, please. For once, just listen to me. Let me do what I want. This is important. Let me fight.
Let me do something that matters. That's all I ask.
Don't you want your sister dearest to show off how cool she is in battle?
show off her capabilities, she can take charge.
Well, this is a surprise. I don't think I've ever heard you speak so forcefully, Sister Dearest. You're really serious about this, aren't you? I guess there's only one thing for me to do then.
I have to punish you for stepping so far out of line and give you a thorough re-education.
Okay, well, there's that sprite. There's the creepy sprite. Well, it's not really creepy, but, you know, it's a gateway sprite.
What? Come along. Back to our room. You need a stern talking to. No, please. Come along, Sister Dearest. Do as your dear brother says.
Ima grabbed Kako's hand and started dragging her toward the door. But before he could get there, oh, is Kotaro gonna step in? That's enough! Give it a rest, man. I don't hit girls, but hey, you're free target. Takamaru stepped in to block their path. I don't care if you are her brother. You've got no right to treat Kako like this. If you really love her, shouldn't you respect her opinion a little more?
What did you say?
Huh?
What makes you think you have any right to decide what's best for my dear sister?
What makes you think you have any right to?
I have to protect her. From herself, if necessary. Now, get out of my way!
Oh, okay. Ima moved too fast for me to follow. One moment he was reaching into his pocket. Oh, shit! The next he'd shoved something sharp and deadly looking into Takemaru's side.
Takamaru!
Whoa, he's not messing around.
You piece of shit.
Hook him in the face, give him a haymaker.
It's your own fault for interfering. I am my dear sister's protector. Her rock, her guiding light, her everything. Her happiness is my responsibility and mine alone. She is what gives my life meaning.
Okay, that's all well and good, but you have to stab a guy over it?
I would do anything to keep her safe. Any act of violence, or cowardice, or cruelty.
What if her participating in the battles is what keeps her fucking safe? Not only will she not rebel against you, because she's got autonomy all of a sudden, but she'll be helping in the battles that protect this school and don't let us die.
Nothing is too extreme for me.
Hang in there, Takamaru! Takamaru fell to the floor, a red puddle spreading up beneath him. I guess the man on fire can wait. No freaking way! He straight up shivved him! There's so much blood. It kinda gets you in the mood, doesn't it? Not now, Yugamu!
Oh, the killings have finally started. Come on, we have to stop the bleeding. We can use the tablecloth for bandages. Someone, help me tear it into strips. But if I touch anything, my total failure pathogens could infect the wound.
Shoma, you owe Takamaru for fuck's sake. He got you into shape, he built your spirit up. Get in there! Never mind that, just do it! We all crowded around, doing whatever we could to help our fallen friend. Wait a minute. The culprits escaped! Huh? Kotaro was right. While the rest of us were busy tending to Takamaru's injury, Ima had disappeared. And he'd taken Kako with him. They're both gone! Wasn't anyone watching the door? The coward. A true warrior would stay and face retribution for his actions. Oh, just look at all that blood. I'm about to start drooling. We can deal with those two later. Right now, Takamaru takes priority. I think he's passed out from losing so much blood. We should dress the wound and get him somewhere he can rest.
Hey, there's no rush. If he dies, he dies. Isn't that what isn't that a Rocky reference? Anyway, we can just take him to the infirmary and bring him back.
We still have to try to save him. Someone help me with his legs. We did our best to get Takamaru patched up. Then Eito, Yugamu, Gaku, and I carried him back to his room. Yugamu slobbering all over Takamaru's pale body as he tried to, contain his excitement over the blood. Oh, God. Oh, wow. All right, lower him down, gently.
Huh?
Right. Once we got him into bed, we thought the hard part was over, but we were wrong. Takemaru's eyes flew open, and he immediately tried to get back up. Fucking motherfucker! That son of a bitch! Where is he? I'm gonna tear him limb from fucking limb! Stop moving around! You're going to make it worse! You need rest! This is just a scratch. Barely even hurts. You're not fooling anyone, man. He cut you open. Of course it hurts.
Bringing you back to full health with the Revival-Matic's always an option. What do you say? I can make it quick.
Do you? Do you know how to make it quick? You got me. All you talk about is torture. Don't give me that. Dying in battle's one thing, but I'll be damned if I'm gonna let something like this do me in.
Of course, death isn't something to be treated lightly, even if we do have the option of bringing people back.
Hey!
In that case, you'll have to stay here and rest until your wound's healed.
Don't tell me what to do. I can get up just... See? What did I tell you? Damn it. I'll get that little bastard for this. Nobody pulls a knife on Takemaru Yakushiji and gets away with it. You guys hear that? Ima's mine! Don't go passing any vigilante justice until I'm back on my feet.
Huh?
Yeah, sure. Not like I was about to go after him anyway.
I just don't understand. Why would he do something like this to a friend?
I don't think they were ever friends.
He's always been protective of Kako, but this is taking it to another level.
Name it all to hell. When I get my hands on him.
Why did it have to be Takemaru he lashed out at? Things are only going to get worse now. We spent the rest of the day tending to Takemaru, forcing him back down whenever he tried to get up.
Oh god, just constantly catapulting off his bed.
Eventually, he fell asleep, and we finally felt confident leaving him alone. It was pretty late by the time I got back to my room.
Probably just opened his eyes.
Are they finally gone?
What a day.
As if we didn't have enough on our plates with Moko's condition. Now we have to worry about Ima going postal on us too. He's really gone too far this time. What was he thinking?
Huh?
What's that? Not again. As I looked absently around my room, I caught sight of something that hadn't been there before. Is that thing on the floor there? Paper scrap. There's a scrap of paper by the door. How did this get here? Is it some kind of note? Did someone leave it for me while I was gone? I picked up the paper and turned it over to find a message on the other side. The handwriting was rough and messy, as if it had been written in a hurry. Please convince my brother to let me fight. Oh my gosh. Well, I'm the guy who does the persuasion missions around here. Huh? Is this... I don't recognize the writing, but given the content, this could only have come from Kako. She must have slipped away from Ima at some point and slid it under my door. How did she escape his watchful eye? And she wants me to get Ima to change his mind? That's quite the tall order. I'm going to need a stab-proof vest to start off with. He doesn't seem like the kind of guy who could be won over with a little argument. Not to mention, if I say the wrong thing, he might stab me too. But I think I know just what to gift him. A cardboard cutout of his dearest sister. That way, she can come fight, and he'll still have her company. She'll just be 2D.
Howdy, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay.
Well, I guess we can count on the invaders not attacking until we can persuade Ima to fight.
You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
All we know is that he's very protective of his sister, and he hates humanity in the world. So, how do we reason with a guy like that? Wow, really is getting late. I've spent more time with Takemaru than I realized, and I just realized that I always sigh every time those nighttime announcements go, like I'm ready for bed myself. Maybe I'll show this note to everyone in the morning and ask them what they think I should do. If I'm going to talk Ima around, I'll need all the help I can get. Something tells me Takemaru's not going to help me this time, even though he's been instrumental with the others. Still puzzling over Kako's request, I slipped into a light, troubled sleep. My 52nd day at Last Defense Academy was over, and I wasn't sorry to see it go either. Day 53.
Up and out of troops, time to rise and shine! get ready for your 53rd day of active service here at Last Defense Academy.
Are you gonna lose your energy by the time we reach day 80? Get ready for your... Oh, was it 82? Thank fuck, we're so close. The 82nd day at Last Defense Academy.
Prepare to be ready.
I'm looking forward to it. Oh? Huh? They'd be calling on me this early. I'm glad that they always wait until the morning announcements finish before they ring the doorbell. Still feeling groggy, I opened the door and was met with a bright greeting and a cheery smile. Good morning, Mr. Sumino. Wow. Okay. What are you doing here? Ima? Forgive me for skipping the small talk. I'm going to come right out and ask, are you hiding something from me? Hiding something? No. Kako's not under my bed or in my bed.
Aha!
Perhaps I'm just imagining it. But then again, maybe I'm not. Well, which is it? No.
Duh?
Really? I just want to be sure I heard you correctly. Are you hiding something from me or not? No. Really? No. Are you sure? Positive? I will stab you. This is like convincing Flowey that I'm going to spare you. I will stab you in your goddamn eye. Takumi, I swear, to progress the story, choose the other option. Yes, I was hiding something. I wouldn't say I was hiding it from you. But I did find a note from Kako last night. I never actually saw her, though. She probably just slipped it under the door. Way to go, Takumi, dooming his sister like that. That does look like my dear sister's handwriting. May I? Without waiting for an answer, Ima took the note from me and screwed it up into a tight ball. Now she's gonna get even more re-educated. Good going. Hey, what are you doing? My dear sister clearly puts a lot of stock in your oratory skills. If she thinks they'd work on me. How about we make a deal, Mr. Sumino? A deal? If you really need more firepower, I don't mind joining the team. What? Are you serious? I do have one condition, though. You have to convince my dear sister not to fight. Convince? Kako? A reverse persuasion mission now? She's going through a rebellious phase. No matter what I say, she refuses to see sense. I'd like you to use your talent for talking to people to get her to give up on this silly notion of fighting like the rest of you. If you could do that, I'll gladly put my life on the line instead. Wait, what? Is it going to be like a choice? We either get one or the other? Like, we either get Ima to fight with us, or we get Kako to fight with us. Huh. You really mean that? Cross my heart. Any attempt to put my dear sister on the battlefield is doomed to failure. She's meant to be protected, not a protector. She just needs somebody to convince her that this is for the best. That's where you come in. If you could manage that, I'll do enough fighting for the both of us. Well, do we have a deal? I mean, shit. It's a promising deal. The only thing I don't like about it is that we're taking control away from Kako, and I feel like she's never had control in her whole life. And she deserves to be able to make her own destiny. No. Duh? What was that? Don't be like that, Mr. Sumino. Do we have a deal? No. Seriously? I don't even know why I'm offering this choice if there's only one. Fine, game. Again, why did you give me the option? Yes.
Hey!
Alright. I have a feeling you're not going to take no for an answer anyway, judging by the 10 times I tried to use it. Another astute observation. Thank you for making this so easy, Mr. Sumino. Oh yeah, it was totally easy. Believe me, you've made the right choice. My dear sister is a lot of things, but a fighter is not one of them.
If one of us has to get our hands dirty, it should be me. Anyone could see that.
I mean, your hands are already dirty. They're covered in blood. Takemaru's blood. Okay. Just so long as you hold up your end of the deal.
I've already given you my word. Do I look like a liar to you?
I mean, yeah, kind of resemble a liar that I know.
Yes, that's why I mentioned it.
By the way, what if I can't persuade her? What'll you do then?
Tut. Such a negative attitude ill becomes you, Mr. Sumino. If that does happen, though, maybe I'll just break down the door to the defense room and end the war that way.
Good luck.
What? So long as my dear sister can live the rest of her life in peace and safety, I don't care what happens to humanity or the planet. If I judge that this war is putting her in undue danger, I won't hesitate to end it by any means necessary.
Ima said all this with the same placid smile on his face that he always wore. If I didn't know better, I might have thought he was joking. I did know better, though. Behind that smile, he was dead serious. He would gladly doom humanity if it meant keeping his sister safe. She really is his entire world. Now that that's settled, you should get to work. If you can't talk her around by the time Mr. Yakushiji recovers, it'll only complicate matters.
Hey!
And remind me, whose fault is that?
Guilty as charged. Well, good luck.
Ima waved nonchalantly and sauntered out of the room, looking like he didn't have a care in the world. Well, what a great start to this morning. So, turns out I'll be trying to convince Kako, not Ima. I don't like it. But Ima hasn't given me a lot of choice. He's not going to budge on this, I can tell. And honestly, he does have a point about Kako not being much of a fighter. How did we know? We haven't seen her fight. I'll have to act like I've accepted her request, then turn it around on her once she's opened up to me. Oh, deceptive. Oh, man, Takumi. Oh, I just realized now, the icon on our map for our dormitory, it's on our hoodie right there. Kind of looks like a kiwi bird. Kind of a rotten thing to do, but it's for the greater good. I'll start by asking the others about her. I mean, I don't think it's a good idea. I've already laid out why. Feels kind of unfair. We should definitely confer with the others instead of hiding it from them. Alright, who can we speak with? Third floor hallway. Gamu's around here. I've taken the long way, haven't I? Yes, I have. Ah, well, we're committed now. Keep moving. Where are ya? Wish you could just tell me which direction he is. Goodness, there you are. What do I know about Kako? Yeah, is there anything you've heard or noticed? Anything at all? Well, sure, there's plenty. Really? Like what? For starters, she's quite delicate, but she has a lovely frame. I can see the color of her blood through her pale skin. Oh, look, just to be clear, I don't need to know about her insides! You and Hiriko would have gotten along well. In that case, there's nothing much I can tell you. I'm a late arrival to this story. Of course I wouldn't know much.
Hey!
Nothing? Yugamu was definitely the wrong person to ask. Okay. Eito, you always have some insights. What do you got for me? What do you want to know about Kako? Yeah, can you tell me any little details you might know? I would if I could, but I don't know very much about her. She and Ima are always together, and he's always cautious whenever I approach them. He really is extremely protective of his sister. There must be some reason he clings that closely to Kako, but that's about all I know. I'm sorry it's not very useful. I wish I had more to offer. Nah, it's nothing to worry about. I'll ask the others as well. Thanks anyway, Eito. Hope you don't catch fire today. Moko's still unconscious, so we're gonna get 2 new fighters next time. Ima's there. Takebaru, what are you doing walking around in the garage, sorry. Parking lot, Tsubasa. You got something for me? You want to know about Kako? I've only been able to talk to her a little every now and then. Anything you can tell me is fine. Well, when I'm tinkering with cars in here, she always has a sparkle in her eyes. And she's really enthusiastic when she asks me about bikes and driving techniques. I think she's into that stuff. I see.
Thanks, that helps a lot. It's nothing, don't mention it. Hey, by the way, check this out. It's a prototype I just finished. Ta-da! A custom-made motorcycle engine. Pretty sweet, right? Oh, is this for Takamaru? I overhauled it in my spare time to relax. I tuned it up so much, it's gonna give a real smooth ride from now on. To be honest, I can't tell what's so special about it. But I'm glad you're so happy with the results. Okay, and the cog is on Tsubasa's shirt there. So I guess the icons just relate to our uniforms, or whatever we're wearing in our casual wear. Yep. I'm really proud of this one. But this is only a prototype of something Takamaru asked me to do, so I've still got plenty more to work on. A motorcycle engine, huh? Hey, Tsubasa, do you think I could have that prototype? Huh? It's fine with me, but does that mean you're building something, Takumi? Maybe. I don't know if it'll work yet, though. Thanks for the engine. And the info about Kako, too. It really helps. I might need it for the Gift-O-Matic. Get a template of some kind. The metal shop. You guys don't look like you've got anything to contribute, but I would like the small talk all the same. Huh? Kako? Why would I know anything about her? I suppose you wouldn't. How about you, Kyoshika? This world-class dumbass. She knows nothing. You'd simply be wasting time by asking. You haven't even given me a chance to answer. Okay, so what do you know about her? Nothing, naturally. Who gives a damn about those weirdo twins anyhow? All they ever do is hole up in their room while the rest of us are in danger. Kako does want to fight, though. You heard her say so, right? So I'm going to convince her not to. As if that pampered princess could handle herself in battle. Better that she stays a pathetic shut-in rather than become a burden on us real fighters. You're as harsh as ever. It's the tomato's fault. And why wouldn't I be? Even if she got worked up enough to mix it up with the rest of us, she's been nothing but a nuisance. It's rare to hear you get so emotional, Lady Kurara. Really? Rare? In what world? What's that? Are you trying to impugn my nobility, you simpleton? I'll pluck that ponytail off your head and toss it so far away no one will ever find it. But without this, I would cease to be me. Doesn't seem like I can get any information from these two. It's best to go somewhere else. Alright, I'll leave you two to it. Takamaru, you're in trouble. You should be on bed rest. Takamaru, are you okay with that injury? This little scrape's nothing. Kako apologized for it, you know. She ain't so bad. It's that asshole brother of hers that's the problem. Yeah. Seems like she's getting tired of putting up with him, too. I thought she was pretty badass, speaking up about how she wants to fight. But that shit stain just had to go screw it up. Hey, calm down. You'll make the wound worse if you get worked up. By the way, do you know anything about Kako? I'm trying to learn more about her. Let's see. When I was screwing around with my ride, she came to talk to me. Said she wanted to try driving it, but I shut her down. Can't do that without a license. Wow, you're surprisingly upstanding about that kind of thing. Damn right I am, it's against the law. Oh yeah, that reminds me. You want this thing? A bicycle? Where'd you find this? Out in the ruins. It's worn as shit, but it's still usable. Here, let me just take it out of my jacket pocket, because it somehow fit there. Bikes ain't so bad, you know. I patrolled the turf on one until I got my license. Thanks, I'll take it. Sure, do what you want with it. Smack people with it, cuddle it. Whoa. I'm not Kiryu Kazuma, okay? I can't just pick up a bicycle and start swinging it around. Willy-nilly. Sorry. I think I opened the wound a little. Gonna go back to my room and rest. Oh, yeah. Nice to see you're bleeding from your mouth and nose. Takamaru doesn't seem like he's recovering very well. But maybe I can use this bike for something. Okay. Last but not least. The brother himself. What do you got for me? How's it going, Mr. Sumino? Please be careful not to let on to my dear sister that you're trying to convince her and not me. I understand. But I need your help too. Your brother and sister. You must have some info you can share, right?
Oh!
I'd rather not let a single soul know about any private details about my darling sister. But I suppose I have no choice this time.
Aha!
What would you like to know? Well, do you know anything about what she wants right now? That would undeniably be a motorcycle. Or more precisely, a scooter. A scooter?
Yeah!
Our father was a detective. He often rode a scooter to work, an old-fashioned one. That made her want one as well. This is the first I've heard about your father being a detective. Well, he and our mother both passed away from a traffic accident while we were in elementary school. In spite of that, my dear sister has always admired our father's detective work. I see. Ever since our parents died, it's just been the two of us. We ate whatever we could to survive. We begged and even dumpster dived. I've done so many foul things for the sake of money. Weren't there other adults who could take care of you? Of course we had relatives that said they'd take care of us, quote unquote. But let's just say we've seen no shortage of the dark side of adults like that. What? That's why I decided never to trust anyone. So long as I had my dear sister, that was enough for me. Ima. I don't want my dear sister to see how foul this world truly is. I'm the only one who needs to bear that shame. I'll do whatever it takes for her sake, even if it means licking a stranger's boots. So that's the reason for his strange attachment to Kako. And you, Mr. Sumino, have been tasked with convincing my dear sister not to fight. Please take this assignment seriously. Ima had a lot of good info to offer. So Kako wants an old-fashioned scooter, huh? I'll have to remember that. Okay. And then we're going to be heading out exploring sometime soon. Oh, wow. Actually, we've got a few other people to speak with, too. Darumi and Gaku, what have you got for me?
Someone's found a nasty, gory corpse? Where?
I didn't say a single thing about that. She's not even trying to hide her disappointment. I'm looking for information on Kako. Can you tell me anything you know about her?
I heard she likes detective novels and shows. She even asked me for recommendations. But I'm way too simple for that stuff. My lane's killing games, gory games, and band games.
Okay. Was there anything?
Oh, I just had a great idea. You should get killed, Takumi.
What are you talking about?
If you die, I can see your corpse, and Kako can play detective. It's a win-win, right? Do it! Don't worry. We'll chuck you in the revival-matic after we're done.
Hey!
I'll pass. I don't have any time or reason to play those kinds of games.
I figured you'd say that. Nobody ever listens to my suggestions. I got bummed out talking to you. I feel like I could cry for no reason. I hate this.
Oh my. The mood's gotten pretty sour here. I'd better cut this short. Gaku, my friend. Huh? Info about Kako? Will you pay me for it? His greediness is so transparent. It's actually kind of refreshing. That depends. Have you dug up a scoop good enough to pay for? Of course not. Anytime I try to talk to her, that brother of hers butts in. Last time he even said he'd start charging me for every 10 seconds I talk to his dear sister. He's a good manipulator. He knows which buttons to press. That damn money grubber! Oh, what about you? You're one to talk! Anyway, that's why I've been careful never to talk to Kako if I can help it. I've had enough of getting stuck with massive bills out of nowhere. You're saying you weren't always the one sticking others with them? Kako doesn't seem to have any useful information. I'll have to ask someone else. Sorry, pal. No commission from me. Should we go find Shoma next? In the training room. What are you doing here, buddy? Keeping it up, are you? Info about Kako? Yeah, can you tell me what you know about her? Conversations you've had with her or anything like that? I'm sorry, but I don't really talk to Kako very often. I wouldn't want her to catch any airborne particles from a pessimistic fungus like me. Haven't you interacted with her at all? And any kind of positive or negative light? Though, come to think of it, when I was starting Takemaru's super intense to hell and back training regimen, Kako did drop in on us. But before she could say anything, Ima showed up and took her back to his room. Maybe she wanted to train with you. She does seem pretty enthusiastic about joining the fight. You think so? I thought for sure she came to observe a social oddity on the verge of death, dripping with sweat and snot. I'm still curious about what that training involved. No one could have expected as dramatic a transformation as yours. Oh, if that's the case, maybe you'd like this. A tire? What for? Part of the training was having me run while pulling a tire. If you're interested, feel free to use it yourself, Takumi. It's a pretty big tire to keep in your backpack. Don't worry, I fully disinfected it. My inferiority spores aren't on it anymore. Really? I thought your inferiority spores would linger and are permanent. Okay, thanks. I don't plan on doing any training, but maybe I can use this for something. Might as well hold on to it. I'm just gonna walk around with a bicycle and a big fat tire. What could go wrong? Kako! You're in the library. What are you studying? Why are you by yourself? I suppose Ima has to let it happen.
Oh, Takumi, did you get the note I wrote you?
The one about convincing Ima?
Oh good, you did get it. I wrote it so I could ask you for your help. Without my dear brother finding out. I'm sorry for troubling you. So, what do you think? Will you be able to convince him?
Well, I'm still getting all the information I can first.
Really? Thank you, Takumi.
But are you sure about this? He seems dead set on not letting you fight.
Whatever. He's always treating me like a child, telling me sister dearest this and sister dearest that. And after what he did to Takimaru.
He did cross the line there, it's true. And now I'm working for him. I mean, what? He went to crazy levels to protect you.
He's always been like that. He probably will be until the day I die. But I can't live like this.
So what would you want to do? If you could live your own life.
I want to be a detective.
A detective?
Yes. Just like the person I've always admired. But never mind about me. I'm counting on you, Takumi. Please convince my brother somehow.
If I press her any further, she might get suspicious. So Kako wants her independence, so she can become a detective. Is that our line of convincing her? Don't fight! Be a detective instead! But is that the only reason? Ye-o reliable. Okay, so the thing Kako wants is... that would undeniably be a motorcycle. Or more precisely, a scooter. Ima said an old-fashioned scooter would make Kako happy. I've got all the materials. I'd better head over to the Gift-O-Matic and whip up an old-fashioned scooter right away. Oh really? We don't have to explore? Motorcycle with a unique chassis. It's compact and easy to ride, and the cute look makes it popular. Huh. Let's craft it. In my pocket. Alright, it's finished. Now I just have to give it to Kako and hope it helps convince her. Alright. Here goes.
How did it go, Takumi? Were you able to convince my brother?
God, I feel so dirty doing this. Like I'm betraying her trust. She's come to me. She's confided in me. I'm like the one person she's relying on. She's reaching out to help save her from her brother, and I'm about to just turn her in. God.
You're giving me this scooter? It's the same model as the one my father rode. Wow, this is amazing. It's like he's here with me again. I've always wanted a bike like this. Thank you, Takumi.
Oh, God. I feel sick. Kako had tears of joy in her eyes. She was undoubtedly thinking about her father. She's bearing her soul like an innocent child. This is my chance to convince her. No, Takumi, please, for God's sake, man. Kako, to tell the truth, there's something you and I need to talk about.
We need to talk? Is it about you wanting to ride the scooter too?
No, it's not that. It's about Ima. I'm sorry, but I can't help you convince him.
But why? You said you'd help me.
Because I see things the same way he does. You really aren't meant for the battlefield, Kako. Where is this coming from, Takumi? What? No! Oh no! The evil reverse persuasion is beginning. Do I just fail this on purpose?
How could you, Takumi? Your gift made me so happy.
But you only brought it here at my brother's suggestion to convince me. I won't change my mind, no matter what anyone says. I don't want us to run away from everything like cowards anymore. I want to be part of the team and fight beside you.
That's right. Oh, whoopsies.
That's exactly right.
He told me I had to, so I have no choice.
I knew it. And here I thought you, of all people, could actually convince my dear brother to let me fight. This is so cruel.
I know it is. That's why I'm failing on purpose.
I've had enough. There's nothing else for us to talk about.
Good. Yeah, go fight. Darn it, I couldn't convince Kako at all. I need to think more about how she feels. Yeah, you do. You definitely do need to think about more about how she feels.
But you only brought it here at my brother's suggestion to convince me.
It's not like that.
It's
Do I
not
have to?
like that.
I feel like this whole... Like, I've been brainwashed myself. Is Ima the 4th squad commander or something? Like, first, I couldn't say no to him. Twice, even. And now, I'm forced to carry out this persuasion battle. And I'm not allowed to fail it. I swear, he's mind-controlling me right now. It's just that I agree you'd be better off not fighting.
How can you say that, Takumi?
Please, hear me out. Ima's worried about you. He doesn't want the person he cares about most to be in danger. And I understand how he feels. That's why. Oh, okay. So you can empathize with him because obviously you wouldn't want Karuha to be fighting. And yet, there's someone who resembles her, quite well in Nozomi. She's fighting. Why aren't you wristing her off the battlefield? Especially because she has no hemo anima.
But you're forcing me not to fight.
Oh boy.
It's always been this way. He's always held me back, intervening and telling me it's for your own good, sister dearest. He won't even call me by my name. He only worries about himself.
He just controls me however he sees fit. I refuse to give in to him. This time.
Oh god.
I'll fight of my own free will.
You might be right. Oh, wait, what? That's not what I meant to be doing.
You might be right.
Ima definitely goes too far trying to protect you.
Right? If you think so too, you should tell him, Takumi.
Couldn't convince her at all. But I can't leave things like this. I need to make Kako understand that I'm a giant douchebag right now.
He just controls me however he sees fit. I refuse to give in to him. This time.
I just need to hear that
I'll
line
fight
again.
of my own free will.
You're wrong.
You're wrong, Kako.
Jeez, you're wrong. You're not fit for the battlefield. Your brother cares about you. Oh my god, I'm an apologist.
How can you say that?
Because Ima told me he'd fight in your place. That's why he asked me to come here. So I could convince you to stay out of danger.
But
Do you think someone who just wants to control their sister would do something like that? Yes. Yes, I do. He must care about you with all his heart. That's how I see things. You're the only family he has.
brother dearest.
Anyway, that has nothing to do with this. It's all just him deciding things in the end. I'm his only family, but he never discusses things with me. It's just so cruel. I hate him.
You're as cruel as he is. Okay, okay, wait, that's too far
You're
now.
as cruel as he is.
Holy shit, that delivery. You are a sick son of a bitch, Kako. How dare you hate him? All you've been talking about this whole time has been you. What you feel, what you think, who you want to be. Hearing you go on and on like this, I'm starting to understand how Ima feels. Complaining all the time because things aren't going your way. Don't you think that's childish? Why won't you just grow up? God. Well, yeah, we've gone down a rabbit hole here.
You're wrong. You want to control me just like he does. How could you say that to me?
Oh my, okay, I need to stop breaking this poor woman's soul. Alright, let's get back on track. Whoops, looked like I went a little too far. Couldn't convince her at all. Okay, try again. Okay, let's take this seriously now. It's just, I can't believe we're doing this.
Fit. I refuse to give in to him.
You're wrong.
You're wrong, Kako.
Alright, let's move on.
Anyway, that has nothing to do with this. It's all just him deciding things in the end. I'm his only family, but he never discusses things with me. It's just so cruel.
Not using this one.
I hate him.
Do you really? Hate is a strong word.
Do you really, though?
What do you mean?
I heard about your past. From Ima.
What?
It's just been you two ever since your parents passed in that traffic accident, right? Your brother has desperately struggled to protect you since then. He'd literally do anything for you, except let you fight. Sure, he may be overbearing at times, but that just means his bond with you is deeper than anyone or anything else. Your lives have been nothing but pain, but you were able to overcome it together.
But that's...
There's no way you could actually hate Ima. He cares about you with all his heart, and I think you care about him just as much as he cares about you, Kako. Oh boy. Oh wow. Well, let's shut up.
We put our lives on the line in this war. We could die at any time. I wouldn't want someone I care about getting dragged into it. You lost your parents. You should understand that feeling.
You know, it's just a matter of us being kind of immortal in this war, at least until the Academy falls.
So please, don't do anything reckless. Do it for the person who loves you more than anyone in the world.
You know how much you mean to Ima. You need to keep yourself safe. For him!
You know how much you mean to Ima. You need to keep yourself safe. For him.
Well, there we go. Oh. What's happening?
No, I can't do that.
Well, shit. I worked hard on that. Persuasion failed. I'm so relieved it has. You deserve better than what I'm doing to you.
My dear brother's always putting me first, it's true. And I do appreciate everything he's done for me. But there's another side to this. He means just as much to me as I do to him. That's why I can't just do nothing anymore. I have someone that I want to protect too. If I have to watch my dear brother getting hurt and making everyone his enemy, all for my sake, I think my heart might break. I don't want to hold him back. I never have. I just want us to support each other as equals. I'm not trying to rebel against Ima or leave him behind. I want to fight to protect him. I'm doing this because I love him.
Right. Of course. You have something worth fighting for, just like the rest of us. How could I think that? I thought you were just a tool. I understand Kako's feelings all too well. Her desire to fight isn't some passing whim. Yeah, I mean, she's been building up to this for a while. It's not like she woke up and was like, you know what, today I feel like just fighting. Just for, you know, a demo. Just a trial run, and then I'll go back to not fighting. She's thought everything through, understood the risks, and come to the decision that's right for her. But wait, this isn't how it was supposed to go. I was meant to talk her out of fighting. What kind of gameplay mechanic is this? I passed my persuasion battle.
Oh, dear. It looks like you failed in your task, Mr. Sumino.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Who said I failed? I'm not done here yet. I could still try to convince her. Jeez, and why are you hiding behind the bookshelf anyway? Are you in the 18 section? Ima? Seriously? What was all that about? I had such high hopes for you two.
Brother dearest.
Hey!
Hold on a minute, Ima. It's true that I couldn't convince Kako to quit, but maybe you should listen to how she feels about it.
That's right,
It's okay, sister dearest. I heard the whole thing. You did? Yeah, it was pretty hardcore when he called you really cruel, I must admit. Yes, I was here the whole time. I wanted to observe and make sure Mr. Sumino did a good job. So you were spying on us. I thought you were going to trust me with this. It's hard for me to trust anyone when it comes to my dear sister's welfare. Even harder when they say no to me 10 times and refuse to progress the story when I ask if he's hiding something. She's always been stubborn, haha. So, that laugh he does, I just gotta squeeze it in. But I'm still surprised. Even you couldn't get her to see sense.
Oh!
I guess it just goes to show things don't always work out the way you want.
I wonder if this is how it'll feel when you run off and get married someday.
What do you mean? You don't need me to say it, do you? We've never really needed words to understand each other. I'm truly proud of you for growing into such a determined young woman, but at the same time, a little sad that you might not need my help so much anymore. Excuse me while I go cry into my pillow. If anyone needs me, I'll be in my room. It's getting late, sister dearest. Don't stay up too long. Oh god, he is crushed inside. I can tell. He's barely holding it together. Ima left, smiling as usual, except this smile was different. It was tinged with a kind of resignation, and maybe even loneliness. I think loneliness was the word I was looking for there. Like, you know, when he's put so much stock into her and, you know, she's become dependent on him through his own design, I must say. And now that she's finally broken free of that spell, and, well, now he's got no one. He's certainly burned the bridges with the rest of us, and now, you know, he's got no one left. I guess it's like a parent and their child leaving the home. Except, you know, probably not that extreme here.
Huh?
Did he just give you his approval?
I'm not sure. I've never seen him act like that before.
Huh. Kako was clearly worried about her brother. And since we didn't have anything more to talk about, I took my leave. As for me, I went back to my room. And what, she just rode the scooter out of the library? Where'd she put it?
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can.
Gotcha.
Well then, good night.
I actively resisted doing a heavy sigh there. If I had to sum up what happened today, I failed to persuade Kako to stay on the sidelines, but she somehow managed to convince Ima how serious she is about all this. So she's going to fight with us in the next defensive battle, right? In that case, what will Ima do? I can't imagine he'll let Kako fight alone. He'll join in? Yeah? Yeah? Or they'll both run away. Seriously, why do those two have to be such a hassle? Somewhat dissatisfied as I grappled with that notion, I decided to check on them in a few days. Day 54. Gosh.
Up and out of troops! Time to rise and shine!
We're back to free time today.
Get ready for your 54th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare, be ready to...
Oh. I've done what I can to convince Kako. Now I need to get back to preparing for the next defensive battle.
Huh?
Okay then, how should I spend the day? Damn, not even going to the cafeteria this time. Alright, well, the world is our oyster. Let's make the most of it.